What up, Juggalos? It's Halloween, 2020, the year of whatever this has been, and I want to address the Juggalos. This whole video is going to be full of throwbacks to the days when we were young. So, as an introduction to this, what I'm going to address, the Jokerr. The feud between Twisted and ICP. Who am I? And then, I think that's it. Let's go back to who am I. So wait, no, let's start the top. The Jokerr. Making Juggalos great again. How do we all feel about this? How many of us... It doesn't matter if you're new to the scene or old to the scene. Because everybody has to become Juggalo sometime. It used to be, have you been down since Ringmaster? Have you been down since Malenko? Now it's like a whole another world. But I joined up somewhere around Riddlebox. Pretty sure. I know that we had a copy of the pink Malenko that didn't have Boogie Woogie Woo on it. Or whatever other songs were. The dating game, Boogie Woogie Woo, and some other shit. I don't remember. But y'all know what I'm talking about if you know what I'm talking about. I remember Black in Your Eyes being on Carnival Carnage. Going back to the Jokerr. Jokerr, I see you. I found out about you a couple years ago when you were feuding with Funk Volume, who I didn't find out even existed until after they broke up. But making Juggalos great again. Making Juggalos fun again. Making Juggalos magic again. I don't really care if Jokerr is authentic or if he's just trying to make money off the Juggalos, because if he brings my family back together and he brings back what we once were, what we stood for, fun, magic, togetherness, then he's got my support. He's got the Dark Carnival support. So Jokerr, don't slip. Okay, so as I was saying, we're watching you. And you might be surprised to see the results in the end. It may not have made sense. I got thrown off my game there for a sec. Alright, so the feud. Here's the way I look at the feud between Twisted and ICP. Every Juggalo has wanted to kill another Juggalo at some point. Family or not. Like blood family. I mean, like, maybe it's your brother, your sister, your cousin. You probably wanted to kill somebody that's a Juggalo in your life at one point. Probably for a valid reason, too. But, here's the thing. We always come back together. We're still going to ride together to the gathering, even though I wanted to beat your ass last week. And we're probably going to hate each other more afterwards because we're going to fight the whole way there, but we're going to go together. So, all logical whatever or everything else doesn't matter. Twisted and ICP. Stop being bitches and come back together. You don't have to like each other. You don't have to work together. But stop motherfucking throwing shade because we're a family. And if you're not acting like family or like representing this family, you don't need to talk shit about each other. Like, I can talk shit about either of you because I consider you both my family. But as soon as you two fucking cross the divide that you created, you have to stop talking shit because you're no longer representing as family for each other. Stop that shit. Just beat each other up. I don't know. Go egg each other's cars. Just drop the dumb shit. Because the end is near. And it's time to get off that fucking bullshit and get back on the real shit. Now, who am I? I am from the Juggalo era that is so old. There was no Juggalette. I'm a Juggalo. Yeah. I remember when Juggaho was a thing that they started on AOL Live for the bitches. And we were like, nah. And then Juggaho became an insult after that. After the AOL Live. I am chat room crap, whatever the fuck it was. Okay. So I'm a juggalo. First tattoo. The guy who did the tattoo laughed at me and my sister because we got matching tattoos. She got hers on her neck. He's like, oh, man, go show all your friends and see how cool you are. And we're like, we already dropped out of school. We don't have any fucking friends. Fuck you, bitch. But that's how it was. Who am I? I designed this on Microsoft Word 98 and shit. I won 3rd place in the 3rd gathering tattoo contest. I went to the first 10 gatherings. I was the 3rd contestant left in the first win a date contest at like the 5th gathering. 4th or 5th. What else we got? I made a snow cone lady quit. When we're in Kentucky or whatever that place was by Kentucky. I'm also in the Shaggy Show video from the first gathering where he's like, I'm taking a picture of you, taking a picture of me. That was me taking a picture of him. Taking a picture of me, taking a picture of him. So I've been around. Not making it up. I've been here the whole time. Now, some more things I remember. Somehow this whole plan of addressing the Juggalos in the Make Juggalos Great Again community, whatever movement, turned into some crazy thing I made a list from. So I remember. If you don't know that reference, then you better brush up, motherfucker. I remember. Evil Dead till 3 a.m. every night all summer. The Brown Bomber. JCW. There's only one other person on the entire planet who will know this if they see it. At one of the gatherings, I have no idea which one. It was the middle of the night. We were just walking around and like between where the food booths were, and this motherfucking juggalo, ninja motherfucking guy, jumps onto a security cart, the back of the security cart. Security people driving it don't see him. He like transfers through a little ways. We make eye contact. Turns around, he jumps off. No one ever noticed him. And it might have even stole a beer or something, I don't know, but it was that moment. And if you're on here in the universe still, then fucking yeah, dude. That was one of my best memories from the gatherings. I remember when the free water came to the gathering, and it was like, oh, why didn't we have this forever? I remember when we would walk around the gathering screaming, fuck your face. That was the whole theme for a year. Or the, wah! I don't know what the name is, Little Wayne or something. I'm not really smart about music. That's not our music. Okay, that guy. Little John, Little Wayne, I don't know what the fuck they are, but that was a thing for a theme for a whole gathering. I remember killing that lake. You know, next to the campsites, like, it was a nice little lake down a hill, and by the time we left, the dead fish were floating in that bitch, like, the second day, really. I remember at the first gathering, before the first day, we were jumping into trash cans full of Faygo cans off of a fence. Who else remembers that? I remember Old Dirty Bastard being at the gathering, Empowerment 5000. I remember Cryptic Collection 3. I remember Big Money Hustlers. I remember Foodang. Who the fuck remembers Foodang? I remember being a kid before the first gathering. And we had 3 Twisted songs downloaded on Napster. It was Murder, Murder, Murder. We Don't Die. No, wait, not We Don't Die. Murder, Murder, Murder. What the Dead Like? Whatever the name of that is. It must have been Die, Motherfucker, Die. But either way, it was 3 songs that my sister downloaded on Napster. Napster. Who remembers Napster? And then we went to the first gathering. And we got... Well, we didn't buy the Most Faithless album till we went to a Twisted show and we bought it in Royal Oak. But... Or maybe Monoxide gave it to us for free for standing outside. It's been a long time, yo. Anyway, back to my list. I remember Big Silva. He likes big tits. I remember Wizard of the Hood. I remember Wizard of the Ghetto, but I also remember Wizard of the Hood. If you don't know Wizard of the Hood and you're Juggalo, that's your homework. Okay, kids? Wizard of the Hood. Look it up. It's the greatest thing ever. I remember the papers that came in the fucking tin box set you bought it with. I remember the Gathering of the Juggalo CD when It was like Bugs Creeping or whatever. There's like 4 songs on it. Okay, I think that was the last thing on my notes. Here's the last thing on my notes. You're the reason why. My sister Sean passed away 8 years ago. And we were incredibly close. She was like my twin. But the point is, before she passed away, we were talking. It was Shark Week. But I remember her saying to me, Sarah, the only things that have ever been constant in my life have been you and ICP. And I don't want to see the future not have that just because of some bullshit. It's time to get our shit back right. Whether you're from the new school or the old school, whether you're Twisted or ICP, whether you're Psychopathic or Magic Ninja, we're all the Dark Carnival. Bottom line, we are all the Dark Carnival. So stop fronting like some bitches and listen to yourself. We never do anything to put down some. We don't ever prosper over another juggalo. We don't push you into the mud to crawl up on your corpse. No. We got beef with you, we'll take it to your face. We don't fucking make it some show. It's not gonna be nice, but I'm saying it. Twisted, just because your music is better doesn't mean you're allowed to do whatever you want. ICP, just because their music is better doesn't mean you're not the foundation of the entire existence of the dark, like the whole movement, okay? There wouldn't have been any Juggalos if you guys hadn't started what you started, and you should have stopped making Joker's cards after the first 6. After the last 6, or after they've all fallen, the end consumes us all. You could have made music still. You didn't have to make Joker's cards. I'm an old school Juggalo. And it's not just that it's fucked up my tattoo scheme. It's that we lived for years waiting for the last Joker's card. Like, it was ingrained into everything that we believed. And then when you started putting out Joker's cards after the Wraith Hell's Pit, it was just, you know it wasn't right. And if you think it was right, you're not listening to the Dark Carnival anymore. What is the Dark Carnival? Dark Carnival's God. What is God? It's my understanding and my belief and I'll fight you to the death for the truth of it. We are the carnival. The Juggalos are the carnival. Our energy makes up the Dark Carnival. It's a spiritual entity. So, get back on your shit.
Sarah, do you the bathroom?
Nope. Sorry. I would like to make a special note. It's Halloween. I ate candy. Special note. I'll pause it. Hold on. Sorry. A soul-felt shout out to Tag 9 and Strange Music, because if it wasn't for Strange Music, I know a lot of old school Juggalos who would have been like completely fucked and lost. Strange Music, you're representing the family vibe of supporting each other, doing your own thing, not letting anybody tell you like shit, for the most part. So we don't want to like do things that encourage kids to be hurt. So if there's some boundaries, then fucking deal with it, or we'll fuck you up. But my point was, thank you to Strange Music, because yeah, y'all know. If you know, you know. If you don't, you better figure it out. You better ask somebody if you don't know now. Who remembers it? So, to the new school Juggalos, I want you to know something. Being a Juggalo was about being the only person in a group of 1,000 people that was ostracized, that was outcast, that was plague. You know, like we're the ones with the flesh deteriorating disease. Why can't I think of it? Whatever. We were hated and feared. Juggalos were not. There was never a family. I remember when Twisted came on the scene. Like, I don't remember exactly when Twisted came on the scene, but I remember when Twisted came into my life. I was like, holy shit. My point is this. Being a juggalo is something about way more than just music. And it is a culture and a lifestyle. It's not about getting fucked up at concerts and doing crazy sexual shit or whatever the fuck is going on nowadays at the gatherings and shit. But being a juggalo is about finding the place where you're no longer alone. And I cannot stress that enough to you. To be an outcast and be alone everywhere you've ever been. And to walk into an arena with 3,000 people who are all your family. That is what being a juggalo is. It's fun and it is magical and it's great and it's powerful. And at some point I feel like something was lost, and I think if nothing else the Jokerr is bringing us back the sound of the Dark Carnival. And I mean, energy is just vibration. The sound is vibration. So I thank you, Jokerr, for what you're doing. Make Juggalos great again. And I support the movement because I support Juggalos. And I will always support the family. We have to do this, y'all. Ain't no fucking around. If shit hits the fan tomorrow and, like, comets start hailing from the sky, who are you gonna call? Who are you gonna run? I mean, like, what are the life forms you're gonna gravitate towards? I bet you they're Juggalos. I bet you they're your old school Juggalo fucking homies, or you know what I'm saying, y'all. I would like to see the Joker's movement succeed. And Space Bug reporting for duty. Let me know what I can do.